guys, I might be a second. I might be a second. The bulldog noodles are cooking. I'm mixing the sauce in. I'm trying to make sure that I do it right because I've never made this type of noodle before. The noodles are cooked. I just got the sauce in, but it says to heat it back up and to stir in the sauce while it's going. So I'm doing that right now. I promise I'll be there in a minute, okay? I'll be here soon, I promise, okay? I'll be here. Okay. Woo! Sorry about the delay, guys. I was just making sure I got the noodles done right. You know what I mean? No, it's not raw, men. I wish it was. I think we could all go for some raw men, you know what I'm saying? I am posting a picture of the bulldog in general in Discord. So that way, in case you guys want to make sure that I am telling the truth, there we go. Yippee! Hi, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hi, everybody. My name's Roy Chiato. Like a macchiato, I'm a coffee-fueled bunny host with a serious passion for voice acting, and I love working out. Guys, welcome to the new chatting experience as well. I'm sure some of you guys can see things might look a little bit different in here with the chats, and that we can actually see things. Yeah. Where's the bunny boy? Right here. Yeah. Hi. If you keep drinking coffee, you might turn into one. What, a cup of coffee? Oh, my hopes and dream. YouTube and Twitch combined. We're finally doing it. We're trying out this new chat widget from Nutty. We're gonna see how it does. I want to see how everybody feels about it as we go on throughout the day, as we go on throughout the stream. And I want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable with what it is and that we're having lots of fun. So yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. Hi. Well, this should get fun. Yeah. We got lots of cool stuff. I like how it shows everything that happens on both sides. You know what I mean? So like if YouTube did a super chat right now, we'd be able to see it in the chat box. If someone subscribed on Twitch right now or rated on Twitch right now, we'd be able to see it. There's a lot of really cool stuff like that. So I'm excited with that. Roy with the granny glasses? Excuse me. My glasses are amazing. I'll have you know. Yeah, of course. Say hi to whoever you like. Yeah. I see my icons. Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier to identify yourself and to make sure that your messages are going through. So now you don't have to worry about whether, oh, hey, did I see that? Or did my message go through? Roy hasn't said anything to me in a bit. Did the message go through? Now you know. You can see your icons and everything like that. Hey, there we go. Thorn! Thank you for the super! I wish the colors showed properly because that shows up as red. That's the one thing that I wish maybe worked a little differently. Hey, thank you for the 20 months of being a member? Whoa, wait, that's crazy. But hey, thank you for the super chat and thank you for the 20 months of being, oh my God, I need to change that. I just realized it still says Cafe Critters. You guys are not Cafe Critters anymore, okay? You guys are Dusk Bunnies. Okay, I will change that. I'll change that at a later time. Yeah, 20 months. Back before I looked like this. Yeah, so it's red and purple for the appropriate sites. So if you're doing something Twitch related, then you can see it on the Twitch side. Oh yeah! Arigatou gozaimashita! Hontou ni! Arigatou! Thank you for the 4 months! Hey, and Believable, thank you for the raid on the Twitch. Yo, this is crazy! How easy it is to see things now. Isn't that nice? Isn't that super nice? Because my alerts already broke. My alerts already broke on my side. I can't see anything on my side. My entire chat window is just gone already. That's great. I love it. Let's go. It's Chiato time. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Hi. Bunnies are critters and we're still in a cafe. It's true. But we have a cooler name now. We have a cuter name. It's Dusk Bunnies. Yattaze. Yippee! So, yeah, guys, welcome to the stream. In case you guys didn't know what we were doing today, I am finally making good on a promise that I made you guys a few weeks ago. Was it a few weeks ago or was it last week? Was it 2 weeks ago? When did we play Mario Kart? I actually don't remember. It's spicy Chiato time. One of Roy's stalling. I never stall. We always do at least a little bit of yapping before we get into the actual stream. Okay? I'm like stirring the noodles while I'm talking. We always do a little bit of yapping before we get into the stream, okay? Like 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so. Also, I kind of want to let the noodles cool down because as I'm stirring them, there is heaps of steam coming off of them, which kind of worries me. So I'm gonna let them sit for a little bit, which maybe they'll soak in the flavors a little bit more. Yeah. All right, we'll say a few weeks. So a few weeks ago, I challenged you guys, the Dusk Bunnies, that's you, Chad, to a competition to where if I lost 5 or more matches, meaning not top 3 in Mario Kart throughout an entire stream, then I would do a punishment stream. I would do some sort of punishment. I didn't know what at the time, but I was so confident that I would win that I bet it all. I put it all on the line. I was dangerous. Something like that, right? Oh yeah, April, it was the 14th, so it was 2 weeks. There we go. Hey. So we're making good on that promise now, finally. And so the challenge, or the punishment specifically, is going to be I have to eat spicy noodles while I am doing a Q&A. So if you guys have not already submitted your questions, if you're over on the YouTube side especially, go ahead and check out the link in the description. You can find the link to my marshmallow to submit an anonymous question. Yeah, we'll have some fun with the Q&A. You overestimated and you were overconfident. No, I'm a genius and I'm amazing and everyone just ganged up on me, okay? Reprisey! Hey, thank you so much for buying another cup of coffee. I didn't see how many months it was for, but I'm so confident it's like a bajillion. It has to be like a bajillion months. Make sure you have ice cream or milk on hand. I've got the milk. Guys, I'm back with the milk. Moo! I've got the milk, okay? You can't milk those. What's your spice tolerance? Really low, but I really like spicy food, so I might be able to power through. Yeah, Belmore, can you pin that for me, please, on the Twitch side? Thank you. Yeah, cow! Moo! Moo! Is that the sound I should be making, guys? Just a bunch of moos. I got the cow. I got the milk. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Milk or yogurt is good, and I've seen others eat fried eggs along with the noodles to help with the spicy. I already had some eggs today, so I don't think I want to have any more. I was thinking about it. Are you in the proper mooing position? I'm sitting. Is that proper mooing posture? What's up, Galaxy Dream? We need to get you then. We need to get you the right outfit for times like this? That's crazy. Real men main cow in Mario Kart World Tour. If I could get a Switch 2, I would, Repro. I had the Switch 2 in my cart for 30 minutes and a Pro Controller. And they wouldn't let me check out. And now I can't find it anywhere. Okay? Thanks for the shirt toggle. Oh my God. I'm gonna eat spicy noodles. Yes, I'm gonna eat them spicy nudes. Absolutely. My spice tolerance is low AF, I'd cry. Mine is too. But we're gonna have fun with it anyway. Listen, I'm strong. I'm strong. I can handle it. Yeah, I can handle it. I haven't even looked at it. I'm gonna grab a holiday bundle or something. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm hoping for. It's surprising that it's coming out in something like June, you know? Hey, thank you for buying a cup of coffee. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna need less clothing. You'll be getting sweaty. Don't worry. I'm ready. I already took my pants off. You just can't see that because I'm, you know, I'm like up here, you know? It's no pants o'clock. I can barely withstand wasabi with sushi. Oh, I love wasabi. Wasabi is such a different kind of spice too. Absolutely. A lot of sites are breaking because of the high demand. Yeah, I did see that. That's basically what happened to me too. 5 days before my birthday, terrible betrayal of my wallet by making it 450 bucks even before I buy a game. So that's the crazy thing is like, there's a bunch of games that I want, and it's not just like the games that are coming out. Cause like I want Mario Kart, I want Metroid Prime 4, the Donkey Kong game, I will definitely at least try, but the GameCube collection, Luigi's Mansion, Sunshine, even though I have the collection, perfect. I like wasabi. Wasabi! Bleh! Just like that. Yeah. If we ever go out for sushi, give me your pickled ginger, all of it. I'll empty the restaurant of pickled ginger. I want my ginger. Ginger ski. Ginger tabetai. Deltarune tomorrow? Oh, does the new chapter come out? I haven't played any of them. Hit me up on that Soul Calibur 2. You gonna learn Keelik today? I'll teach you Raphael. How about that? Oh my gosh. Book nerd, nah, I can't even eat pepperoni without dying inside. sheesh. Hiding that vest toggle behind an obscure AF command word. Yeah, it's called a level 5 hype train. Or level 10 hype train. I can't remember which it is now. I'm just going for the backwards compatible one. There's no way I'm convincing my family to get an almost $500 console. Yeah, I got that. I was gonna pre-order the Switch 2, but my birthday is 2 more months after the release. So hopefully they restock by then. I kind of hope so too. Yeah. Me too. Oh, Deltarune tomorrow is a meme. Oh. Wakarimashita. Honto. I love Ginger very, very, very much. Yeah, Ginger's good. Got Luigi's Mansion 3 for my Switch. I just want to play Luigi's Mansion 1 again. I still haven't played 2 or 3. I just love Luigi's Mansion 1. Michaela! Hello! Welcome. I hope you're kicking butt today. Do you like the new chat? You can see all the different chatters from all the different sides. Isn't it cool? It looks so cool. It nice? Yeah! I'm really happy with it. It turned out great. Big shout outs to Nutty for making an incredible chat widget that works super well. And it looks really nice too. I'm like super happy with how it looks. So, very clean, very simplistic. All the emotes work really nicely. All the different breaks between all the people. The timestamps look great. Yeah, I can keep up with the chat speed too. In some cases, it almost looks like it's faster because I'm looking at both and it looks like sometimes it's showing up on the stream before it's showing up for me, which is crazy. I get high V sushi, and I always put the wasabi and ginger into the lid and place the sushi tray on top of it. Oh, yeah, punishment. We're gonna be doing it, I promise. I'm getting my spicy noodles ready to eat. Let's go on, Bob. Hi. Oh, wait, guys, I can also talk about something else. I'm trying to think of like the things that I want to talk about because like we have a very yap heavy week this week. Because no collabs on stream. We still have audio roleplay collabs, which I will be announcing on Wednesday. The audio roleplay partner for this week. I don't have any spicy nudes or else I'd join you. You're spicy enough as it is, Michaela. Did I do that right? Should I have winked? So, obviously today we are having the spicy nudes punishment game with Q&A. Tomorrow, we're playing House Flipper, so we get to yap even more. And I mentioned it kind of briefly in my schedule post that starting Thursday, because Thursday is May 1st, for the entire month of May, it's More Phenomenal May. So at least every week, we're gonna be doing at least one Power Ranger stream for the entire month of May, which should be 5. There should be 5 Power Ranger streams. And starting next Wednesday, because that's the first Wednesday of May, we're gonna have Discord watch parties of either Super Sentai or Kamen Rider. And you guys can jump in, jump out at any time that you want. So if you guys want to come in and join on the fun, please do type !Discord in chat and come join us. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll make more specific announcements next week about what we're going to be watching and when. More than likely, it's going to be Ninpu Sentai Hurricanea. And then Kamen Rider will be Kamen Rider Blade. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Yeah. Thank Dionysus, I'm part of the server. There you go. Le Discord, yeah. Le Discord. Thank you guys. If I poke your chest, would it be hard or soft? It depends if I'm flexing or not. If I'm not flexing, soft. If I am flexing, hard. Because that's how muscles work. Cool thing as well, and you'll probably notice it on stream. So someone type !Discord again. You see how it doesn't show up? Ooh. That way, if people are doing commands and the command's response, we don't have to worry about it like gunking up the chat. Isn't that cool? Because you'll still get the link, you'll still get the response in the chat that you're in, but on stream, you won't see it, which I think is really cool. Oh my gosh, I think it's super cool. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. Big fan. Fun indeed. Hi. That's insanely good message filtering. Yeah, so we can filter out even more. I can add more things that we don't want to be seen. So, what spicy noodles are you trying? Is it samyang? No, it's bulldog. Bulldog. Yeah. I think your commands are haunted. Ooh. I'm really big fan. Dekai fan. Oh yeah. I'm on the big screen now. Is that what I am? Is that where I am? Will you be our little buttercup? No, but I'll be your big buttercup or peanut butter cup. I feel like I'd prefer to be a peanut butter cup. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Peanut butter chocolate flavor. I'm like starring the nudes again. Yippee! I dare you to go the entire challenge without milk. That wasn't the bet. No. No. Absolutely not. His little pouty face. I don't make a pouty face. Shut up. Oh my goodness gracious. That kettle right behind chat made me think my TV was broken. What? That don't sound like a kettle. I'm not Henya. I'll give you sweets afterwards if you do it. No. I have to work out after stream. Next time, spicy hot wings. Ooh. That does sound like fun too. I don't want to do more than one punishment stream a month though. We have to wait at least a month. But that means in 2 weeks we can play another punishment game. I think that'll be fun. I have a cookie for you. Oh, I do like cookies. What kind of cookie are we talking here? Oh, what kind of cookie are we talking? Oh. I love spicy nudes. I'm so sad we only had the normal kind. I feel you. Bye, Evie. The game. Allegedly lemon juice can help kill spice. So not as much as milk can, but it can a little bit. A little bit. Sugar-free candy? Well, that doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound fun at all. Chocolate chip does sound pretty good. For some dumb reason, I accidentally thought the gem on your shirt was a flower. Oh, you mean at the top? It's a star. It's a star. I like drinking lemon juice. I prefer lemonade. I feel like that's the normal response, right? Take care of your throat, though. Spicy food can have an effect on your vocal cords if eaten too much. I don't eat spicy food very often, but I do have these nudes, you know? Sugar-free candy's ass. I agree. I do not like sugar-free candy. It's not very fun. It's my soul gem. What are we? Monica? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna watch Roy on my laptop. Get me out of here! I'm trapped! Oh my gosh. Guys, you ready to start the challenge? I feel like I've been kind of like stalling a little bit. Maybe a little bit. Maybe un poquito. Es una posibilidad. Do you like M&Ms? I do. I do. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I wish my alerts didn't break. What happened? How did my alerts break? Can I? Hold on. Let me like refresh my alerts. Because I think my alerts broke. Okay. Yeah, I think they just broke. I don't know why. They broke like right at the beginning of the stream. Anyway. Shkapow! Okay. I am gonna pull up. I'm gonna pull up Marshmallow. 45 questions. You guys trying to kill me? What the Sigma? Oh, why is Snake still here? Get him out of here. Joe Art, yeah. Whew. All right, guys. Before we begin, I will once again explain what it is exactly we are doing. Welcome to the punishment stream, or the batsu, as I am commonly told it is referred to as here on YouTube. We're doing a batsu today, specifically because I lost to the Dusk Bunnies in Mario Kart. They bodied me. It was free. I got annihilated. So about 2 weeks ago, we played Mario Kart with the Dusk Bunnies. They beat me pretty badly, and I promised them that we would do a punishment game. And because of that, today we're going to be having some spicy noodles. I took a picture of them and put them on Discord. I took a picture of the specific kind that I'm having. Those are on Twitter. And then I might put the picture on Twitter after stream as well with the bowl that I have in front of me. So it doesn't just stop there, though, because while we're eating the spicy noodles, I'm also going to be answering questions. So if you'd like to submit any questions while you're watching live, be sure to check the description of the YouTube stream you're watching, or if you're on Twitch, be sure to check the pinned message at the top. Won't let me join the Discord? Bad Discord link? Mods! 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 Is the Discord link bad? It shouldn't be. Uh-oh. I'll have to check that later. If it is broken, my apologies. I will fix that after the stream. Yeah, check that and make sure it works. It should be good. All right. All right, guys. I've got me some nudes. There's still steam! There's still steam! Oh, no. They're going to be hot and spicy. Oh, no. Oh. Ads? Okay, we'll wait until the ads. I will just stir it a little bit. I'll stir it a little bit while we're waiting for ads to finish. Let me know when ads are done. I'll blow on them. I can taste how spicy they are just by blowing near them. Oh no. Ads over? Are we back? Guys, are we back? Are we so back? Guys, I think we're so back. I think we're so back. I think we're so back. Let's go. All right, let's get a mouthful of these. Okay. I got like on my chin. Okay. 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 It's okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Don't lick my lips. Too late. Too late. What's your favorite stream that you've done alone and with friends, and why? Power Rangers? Power Rangers. Oh no. Oh no, are there more questions? Okay, wait. There we go. All right. Easy peasy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember to breathe. This actually might be. Woo! This actually might be. Okay. Okay. If you wiggle your ears hard enough, will you take off like a helicopter? Why don't you come and find out? Why don't you come and find out, huh?
Why don't you come and find out?
I'm like wiggling my ears now. Intense wiggling. Intense wiggling. Okay, perfect. All right. Instead of a bunny, what's another animal your VTuber model would be based on? Oh, I talked about this. I've talked about this as a few different times, that the original concept or the original idea for me, for Roy, was a tiger, because tigers are my favorite animal. I think tigers are really cool. I'm really, really big fan of the colors. I like the stripes. I like that tigers are like usually buff or muscular. I feel like most tiger related VTubers that I run into are buff and or muscular and whatever. So definitely would be a tiger. Absolutely. And you never know. I might like at one point be like, haha, here's a second OC. This is Dusk Chiato, my evil doppelganger that's actually a tiger or something like that, you know? Or it'll just be tiger form Roy. I'll be like Kamen Rider Kuga. Chou Henshin! Tora Roy! Exactly like that. All right, let's get another mouthful of nudes. Okay, ready? Oh, that was. That one's worse. Oh, that one's worse. Ooh. Okay, I'm locking in. I'm locking in. I want to draw Tora Roy one day. Please do. Feel free. Buffed, sweaty Tiger Man Roy. Ooh. Here lies Roy 4.0. This is my origin story for Tiger Roy, because Bunny Roy died from slurping on hot nudes. Would it be orange and black or white and black? I'd probably do traditional orange and black, I think. Ooh. I think I'd do orange and black. I think I'd do orange and black. Yeah, orange and black. So thank you for the question. Arigato gozaimashita. English or Spanish? ¿Por qué no los dos? Me encantan los hombres. En serio. Vamos a jugar los juegos. Ay, papi. No pink tiger? I don't know. I feel like it's like close to Pink Panther. I like orange, you know? How many languages can you speak? 1? English? I just know a few, like, I know like conversational Spanish, and I know a few phrases in Japanese. And sometimes those phrases can help me understand sentences. Nihongo jozu. Yeah, Nihongo jozu. Absolutely. Yeah. Chiato's secretly a Time Lord. He gets hotter and hotter with each regeneration. Ooh. I don't understand what you said, but your Spanish accent is cute. Ah, gracias, mi amore. Gracias. I'm trying to like get my R rolls, but like the spice is making my tongue like, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go for another one. Here we go. Ready? Here we go, ready? Trying to get like a, there we go. Oh. 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 Oh, I got it on my chest. Okay. Ah! Hold on. Ah! Okay. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Guys, it's fine, okay? It's fine. It's fine. I got it on my chest. It's okay. I just wiped it off. No, you can't lick my chest. Relax. Everyone calm down. Everyone calm down, okay? Okay. We're going in, okay. I want to get into PNG tubing, and I have a great idea for an original avatar, but can't draw to save my life. How/where would one commission an artist to not only bring the idea to life, but also give feedback on the design and tweak if it's needed? I want to get a concept art and or character reference sheet done first, but is that overkill? No, what I would say before doing the reference sheet, definitely do concept art first. I've definitely been down that line. I talked about it during debut. Baby Zhao, Issa. I just always call them Issa because it's Issa. Issa helped me a ton with designing Roy 4.0. And then we took that design to Cal, who turned it into what it is now. But I think like one of the things that you can do as to start out is probably go to things like VGen and Skeb if you're looking for specific art websites. Skeb is a little bit harder. I'm sorry, I'm like Skeb is a little bit harder because obviously the Japanese English barrier and you can't ask for revisions. But VGen, you might be able to ask for revisions and even just find people that you can communicate with. Twitter is another a good place, but like you have to kind of know who you're looking for already. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to find them. I think VGen might be the best place right now, from what I understand. But I'm gonna be real. I feel like at least for me, I just kind of got lucky. I looked at other VTubers' designs that I liked. I looked at the artists that were credited. I reached out to the artists to see if they were down to design my character, and they said yeah. So that's just kind of how it goes. Yeah. Yippee! But yeah, definitely concept before reference sheet. Because reference sheets are expensive and you don't want to have to redo them often. Ooh. Welcome in, Angel. Hi. Who is your favorite character to voice? It might be Lawrence so far. It might be Lawrence so far, but I have another role coming out soon. The game should be out soon-ish. I know they're still doing some like testing and everything, but I really like that role. I can't say what it is. I can't say what the game is, but I'm very excited for that. But yeah, the being Lawrence in Afmau's productions, the 2 videos that I've been in so far with them were amazing, and the community feedback and the community outcry was super well received and super positive, and it was really nice to be welcomed like that. But the favorite thing that I got to do in the most recent Lawrence video that I did, which was the rescued by a Shadow Knight or saved by a Shadow Knight, was I got to yell a lot, like battle cries and like screaming. And I feel like a lot of those, I don't get to do that very often. I don't get to do that in my audio role plays because like, I don't know. I guess we just haven't done a story where I like scream and yell. You're the new Lawrence VA? I am! Yeah, if you go check the videos, go listen. We miss Larbo so much. I could tell so many people have like mentioned how much the character has meant to them, and I'm very honored to be taking on the role. Anytime that Afmal wants to make a video with Lawrence and wants me to do the voice, I am always down. I love working with them. They're fantastic people. So, yippee! Oof. Okay. Okay. Let's go another slurp. Slurp fest. Let's go another slurp fest. Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Okay. I gotta get a new paper towel. Because I keep wanting to like wipe my face after like I like slurp. And I know that I can't touch my lips because if I touch my face, I'll accidentally get it on my eyes or something and I'll scream, you know? Sago his best. Good luck. You have to get to hype train level 10. Whoo! Bye, Kali. No problem. I'll be around for a while, so we might get to your question eventually. Check the VOD later. Screaming Roy, oh my. I like screaming. Screaming's a lot of fun. You guys can hear me scream in my demo reel where, you guys can hear me scream in my demo reel where it's the 4th voice, which Aoya said was their favorite. And ironically, I ended up wearing that outfit to WeebCon unintentionally. And I just get to do like a really nice big battle cry, which is like, it's just really fun. It is a lot of pressure and strain on voice. I'm luckily like trained enough that I can do it pretty consistently without hurting myself. But yeah, it's a lot. So, and I like being able to give that much emotion and that much effort into something, and it's really, really cool. So those are some of my favorite things. Got my milk. The milk helps so much. Oh. Woo. What was the creator and character you mentioned? Afmal, and Lawrence is the name of the character. Afmal is the YouTube channel. APHMAU. Afmal. I didn't know you played as one of the characters of the Afmal. Yeah, more recently I was brought on as Lawrence. And before that, I did a couple replacements for Alejandro Saab as Gene. Yeah. So it was really funny. Wait, I can talk about this now. Michaela and I were joking about this as I was recording for Lawrence and as I was like auditioning for Lawrence. So while I was, filling in for Alejandro, for Gene, so many of the comments were like, that's not Alejandro, or like, is that Lawrence? Who is this? Is this Lawrence? And then one of the comments that spun off across both videos that I voiced in immediately became, oh, that's the new voice for Lawrence. Oh, that's the new voice for Lawrence. And this was like a month or two before I even auditioned for the role. Yes, Sayu. It was like a month or two before I even auditioned for Lawrence. So it's like I hadn't even landed it yet. But then when I started like recording lines for Lawrence after I had landed it, I was laughing with Michaela about it because we were like, oh, they accidentally predicted it. Because I didn't know yet. I wasn't sure, who Lawrence was yet. I was just filling in because they asked me to. And, a bunch of people were part of the project that I incredibly respect and things like that. And now that I know who Lawrence is and I get to be him, it's crazy. Now that I have the context and I have the story. So. Okay. Another question before. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Another question before we get some more slurps. Okay. Would you star in an animated movie if you had the chance? Absolutely. Tell me what the animated movie is, though. Because unless I know what it is, I need some more context. I need some context as to what the movie would be about, but probably. I don't see why not. I love voice acting. I absolutely love it. Animation is obviously fantastic. It's not just anime or games that I want, Surprised it's Food Fight 2? What's Food Fight 1? Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. How you doing today? I'm in pain. I am in agony. My mouth is on fire. My mouth is on fire. Anyway, hey, Marcus Red. We answered that question already. When people chat with you on Twitch and YouTube, do you find it intimidating when people end their sentences with periods? No, because I speak in proper grammar whenever I use my own sentences. Like if you guys ever see me on Discord or on Twitter, and I almost feel bad. And this is this is a really funny one. I am sure that I have accidentally made people feel like really uncomfortable by accident by just by being like proper with my grammar, you know? Because I always end sentences with periods or exclamations or question marks or whatever else I need. I always try and capitalize. I always try and follow proper structure of a sentence. And it is, I have been told sometimes that I type like a psychopath, or I type like I'm secretly like a killer or something. And it always makes me laugh, but it's just how I was raised, you know? But like it's funny because I have heard that a lot, and I hope that people understand, especially on Twitter recently, because I feel like I've been seeing a lot more fan artists. Like I had an interaction today where I followed somebody that did fan art for me because first of all, I loved what they did, and second of all, they did the besos de tres, and it was with Zanny, Roscoe, and Malum. And I was like, oh, I love all three of them. Beso de tres. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. And so I followed them, and they were like freaking out about it. And I was like, you know, typing back and everything like that. And I was happy for it and everything like that. But I feel bad sometimes when people don't know me and I'm typing in complete sentences and they're probably like, oh, why are they typing like that? Are they like upset? It's either I type in complete sentences or all caps. There's not an in between. It's either proper grammar, complete sentences, or all caps with multiple emojis. Sometimes both. Oh my gosh. Aliu! What is this franchise you're talking about? What did you post in mod chat? What did you post? What is this? Get me out of here. No. Hell no. Get me out. No. No. Are you speaking Espanol first or second language? I don't really speak Spanish. I just know a couple phrases. Also, I think I'm gonna move myself up a little bit here. Like cover more of the screen. Cause like, it's just me. You know, it's just me tonight. So I'm like, oh, I could probably do this, you know? I think that'll be fun. Just like that. Yeah! That way I fit more of the screen. Ugh. Dekai Rui. Dekai Kyokin. Haha. Dekai. Okay. Woo! All right, it's time for more nudes. Let's get some more nudes, guys. Okay. You know what's crazy? I might be like suffering right now from the spice, but these are actually pretty damn tasty. I'm not gonna lie. These are actually pretty good. Oh, that got me. Oh, like one of the one of the flakes hit the back of my throat. The pain flavor? Yeah, the pain flavor. I think it's spicy chicken is the flavor. Oh my gosh. What do you want, Purple? The bulldog. Oh. Shut up! It's spicy! Yeah. Purple came in to laugh at me. It's not my fault. Oh my goodness gracious. It's good though, that's the thing. It tastes good. If you get these noodles again, try it with eggs, fried food, or your favorite cheese. I'm not a big cheese person, so I don't know if I would do that. Yeah, purple rumi. Exactly. Hontoni. Whew. Ah. There we go. The default flavor, which is spicy chicken. Yeah, I think that would be correct. Yeah, there you go. There's King in purple. That's him. Literally means fire chicken. Oh. Well, now it makes sense. Oh boy, cheese. I'm not the biggest cheese person. I like cheese on and in things, but not really like cheese by itself, you know? I don't dislike cheese, but I'm not really one to have like a cheese plate, you know? Whew. Don't tell him to laugh at me. He'll get up again and come into my room and laugh at me, okay? We need purple fan art of him just laughing at me. That's crazy. Insane. Cheese and nudes. I've never tried it before, but I'm sure somebody has. I'm sure it's tasty, you know? I'm sure it's tasty for somebody, you know? All right. What's your favorite drink, coffee type, soda? What's your favorite drink in every category if possible, if not just pick one category? Sure. Favorite drink in general is probably just coffee, which is, I feel like it's just my all around favorite, you know? Coffee type, I have two. If I'm going for like a dessert type coffee, it's usually like a caramel macchiato, because hey, my namesake, Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. And the other one is just like a dark roast. I like the earthy bitterness of coffee sometimes. And it just tastes good. I don't know what it is. There's something really relaxing about a earthy bitterness, which in that same sense, I have been starting to enjoy matcha more and more. And like the less sweet matcha, like the ones where you can really like get the matcha flavor from, if that makes sense. Big fan of the green. Big fan. Good stuff. Soda is a tough one. It's either Dr. Pepper or Coke, but I drink either diet of both of those or the zero version of both of those, so I don't have to worry about sugar or calories, because soda's really bad. That's really bad for you. I love Diet Coke and Diet Dr. Pepper. It's pretty good. Thanks for the question. Dr. Pepper, yeah. Dr. Pepper. Oh. Okay. What is your most hot take on your favorite food? This is a fun conversation I've had with Joel a couple times. Where I always talk about how one of my favorite foods is a burger. Just it could be a cheeseburger, it could be, you know, with bacon and you know, mushroom and Swiss, barbecue burger. But like, I think burgers are such a versatile food that it's almost impossible to hate a burger outright unless you just don't like beef or whatever else is with it. But I love burgers, and Joel's always like, oh, burgers are always mid. You know, they're anywhere you go, there's always mid. They're always like a B at best. And I'm like, sometimes that's okay. I don't need every meal and this is the hot take, I don't need every meal to be an S. I don't need every meal to be, you know, 100 out of 100. This is the best thing I've ever had in my life. Sometimes I'm A-okay with having a B for burger, you know? I don't need that burger to rock my socks. And if it does, and it's actually an A or an S, hell yeah. Even better. Freaking great. Love it. And there's plenty of burgers I've had in the past, like, year and a half, because Purple and I keep going to this like local place that does like specialty burgers where they'll like change up the menu regularly, and getting to experiment with that has really like opened my eyes to, it's okay if a burger is air quotes mid, because it doesn't have to be amazing. Sometimes it's a comfort food. Sometimes it's, you know, sometimes it is amazing. Sometimes it knocks my socks off. So yeah. Sometimes passable or comfortable is enough. That's how I feel about fast food sometimes, because when I get a fast food burger or a fast food chicken sandwich or fast food, a milkshake or something like that, like I know what I'm getting. I'm not setting myself up for disappointment. I'm setting myself up for B tier, you know? And that's okay. Yeah, I think that's good. So, which workout days you missed? I don't know what you mean by this. I took a couple days off recently because I hit a few more after I got back from WeebCon just to kind of like get the funk from WeebCon off. But I think I've taken 3 days off now, maybe 4 days off, because starting today, I'm changing my routine to be working out at night. So after the stream, I'm going right to the gym. And for those of you that have kept up with my workout journey before, you know that I actually used to work out at night very often. And I swapped this up because I was trying to kind of like not stay up super late and be tired from it. That way I could, after stream's done, I can do whatever content stuff I had to do and then maybe catch up with friends or maybe play some games. And it was nice doing that for a bit, but I felt like more often than not, I was just slacking off in that time and constricting myself to working out during my lunch break from my day job was really bad. And it was making me rush, and it was making my form worse, and it was limiting the amount of exercise and workouts that I could get in. So now that I'm changing it up, I'm excited to kind of get back into the gym. And at least until MomoCon, I'm going to try and not miss any scheduled workout days. That doesn't include rest days because I will be taking rest days, but I don't think I'm planning on missing any. So I'm going to try and go pretty hard. Yeah. All right, more nudes. More nudes. Let's go. Noodles time. Eat your noodles. If you're eating noodles with me, eat your noodles. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh. Oof. I want to touch my face and like just like wipe my mouth down. But it's like, that's what I keep using the paper towel for. I feel like I just keep missing a little bit. And I'm just like, you know? I think I just spit something somewhere and I have no idea where it went. Ew. When I like exhale, it went, okay. Woo, okay. Whew. So my question for you, how do you feel around Shia? Like, do you feel happy or caring? Basically anything that you feel about Shia. I love Shia. I love Shia. I don't know what else there is to say about it. Shia is one of my best friends. I feel incredibly lucky to have him in my life. He has been there for me in more ways than I can express. And yeah, he's just a great friend. So I absolutely love him, and super happy and proud to have him in my life. I love doing stuff with him in terms of like content and role playing and voice acting, and sometimes just being silly and like the random BS that we'll say to each other. You know what I mean? So it is very nice in that regard. Hi, Jungos. Hi. Cute. I ship it now. I don't know what Shia. I don't think Shia and I have a ship name. Because like Zanny and I is Incuban. Nick and I is Chiato. And I think those are the only two ships that I have like officially. Bun Bros. We're not bros though. Because we're not related, you know? Now watch as a wild Shia appears? Never. Yeah, you got it, Aoya. Not Chiato. But 2 C's, I think. I actually can't remember. It might be just 1 C. Chiato. Oh my gosh. Roya. Shy Chiato. I don't know. I feel like we'd have to think about it. Bun Buns. I feel like that's simple though. You know, and there's nothing wrong with being simple, but you know, I feel like it has to be unique enough. You know, like Roscoe's and Malum's are, what is it, Death Wish? That's so cool. And like Zanny's and mine is Incubun, which I think fits really nicely. Mine and Nick's is not Chiato, which is just Nocturne and Chiato combined. So Shy Tea is a good one. I do kind of like that one. I'm not gonna lie. Shy Tea is pretty good. Shy Tea is not bad. But like, I'm more of a coffee drinker, and I think he is too. That's the problem. So yeah, I have to think about that. You guys workshop that. Let me know what you think. Our first refresh of the stream. Oh my God, there's so many more. All right, let's take that second to eat some nudes then. Shy Roy. I mean, that's just our names though, you know? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Buff Buds. Why don't I hate that? Gym Bunnies could be funny. All right, here we go. More nudes. Hey, thank you for the bits. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Or is that a super chat? Wait, I have to look up. What is that, a super? That was a super chat. What about pair of buns? Ooh. Ooh. Pair of buns. That's just two of us. Dirty Chai. Ooh. Dirty Chai is not bad. Dirty Chai is not bad. Dirty Chai is not bad. But that's like, then you have to explain it to people. But like, I don't hate that either. Because dirty chai is really good. If you don't know what a dirty chai is, it's chai and espresso. So. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. Whew. Ah. Ooh. Ooh, okay. But yeah, keep working on it, guys. Keep working on it. Do you have any favorite underrated movies or series that deserve any recognition? I mean, I could say Power Rangers for the series that deserves recognition. Because so many people still don't realize that it went beyond Mighty Morphin. And then the Neo Saban era was a rocky road, and that was definitely a rough time. And the Hasbro era did a lot of irreversible damage to the Power Rangers franchise, which is really frustrating. But like, Power Rangers has so many good moments and good storytelling devices and stories told and characters and things that you can kind of glean that work in even today's, you know, climate and day and age. And it doesn't matter that it's a kids show. So I'll always say Power Rangers for that kind of thing. But I feel like that's really obvious. Underrated movie. It's not underrated, but like Everything Everywhere All at Once is one of my favorite movies of all time. I think Scott Pilgrim vs. the World is fantastic and definitely should not have taken like a decade to finally pop off. I'm glad that it did, but it shouldn't have taken that long. Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and is it End of the World? Or is it This Is the End? I can never remember. It's one of those two. Those three, the Cornetto trilogy with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, by Edgar Wright. At World's End, thank you. Those three movies are amazing and have aged almost really well. There's like one or two jokes that I think, you know, not... They didn't really age super well, you know? But I think those movies are amazing. So, yeah. So that's what I would say. You know, I'm just gonna ask it. Are you and Shia dating? You very much act like it. We are not. Shia and I are not dating. We do not live together. We do not date. Shia, I'm sure he's happy with where he is, and I love him, but I'm sure he's happy where he is. So, no, it's not yet. Don't ship us literally. Shipping an art is fine, but you know, he's his own person. You know, he's his own person. Zesty besties. Ooh, that's kind of funny. I kind of like that. Yeah, don't be weird with it. Don't be weird with it.
Sometimes dudes can just be friends. I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. I love Shy. I love, you know, being spicy with him and everything like that. I think we have a lot of really good chemistry together, but I would never try and like step into a position that would make him uncomfortable in that regard. So that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. Ooh. Whew. Okay, one more question, then more nudes. One more question, and then more nudes. One more question, then more nudes. Oof. Whew. Okay. Do you have a quick tutorial on all the different types of coffee and the differences between them for us non-coffee drinkers to learn? I think one of the biggest things that people can learn is the differences between roasts. So a light roast, a medium roast, and a dark roast. Those are probably the biggest three. Light roast means the beans, the coffee beans specifically, were not roasted for a long time. Usually means that the flavor, it might be a little bit more intense. It might be a little bit more strong. Sometimes it comes off very acidic because, you know, it hasn't been roasted away. And sometimes it can be really good. I tend to not love light roasts. I like medium and dark roasts because the light roasts I feel like are very acidic. So not my favorite. Medium roasts I think are a good balance between the two. Medium roasts are some of my favorite because it's just a little bit of acidity. Not the flavor's not entirely burnt out, and you get like a really full flavor. However, I actually love dark roasts, even though probably like the most burnt out and the most roasted of all of them. Because it's been roasted the longest. That's why it's a dark roast, because it's been roasted for a long amount of time. And they're usually very bitter, very earthy. If you roast them properly to the point where they get dark without actually becoming bitter, or at least not too bitter, that's the sweet spot. So I hope that at least helps. There's definitely some other things that I could explain, but like we'll be here for a while. I think that's a big three. Those are big three things to know real quick. Send a new question. I hope it shows up. I'm sure we'll get another refresh at some point, you know? All right, let me get some more nudes. I'm like halfway done the nudes, guys. Actually, it might be like 2/3 of the way done. It's definitely 2/3 of the way done. We're getting there. All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. The noodles have cooled down now, so it's not as bad. It's not as bad now. It's just like the lingering spice that's bad. It's not like super bad now. So I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. Whew. Suyoy wa ne. Pouty face. I'm not pouting. Bah. This is a somewhat basic question, but would you say the colors of your design are your favorite colors, or is your favorite color a different color? You have a cool voice acting. Thanks for the cool voice acting. Pink is my favorite color, which is part of the reason why I wanted to make my hair pink. I know last model I had, Roy 3.0, was brown haired, and I did that I think just because I didn't know that pink was my favorite color at the time, or maybe because I wanted to keep it still bunny themed, so like you could see a brown bunny, or even just for the coffee colors. But pink is my favorite color. I feel like there aren't a lot of pink men. You know what I mean? Obviously, Shy and I think are two standouts in terms of the pink factor. But like, I know Roscoe's there now, but like, I'm trying to think of like other pink men. So, I mean, Envy, yeah. I don't know why I always associate red with Envy. Maybe I'm just thinking of like his eyes. Obviously, Envy is also pink. Kaio has pink streaks in his hair, which are really nice. And he wears a lot of pink clothes, which I think look great. Yeah. You know other pink men? Shiribun. Oh yeah, Shiribun too. Wow, there's 3 of us that are bunnies. That's really funny. So I don't know. I think when I was looking at like colors as well, I was like, pink is my favorite, and I feel like I don't have to think about it too much. It's also pink, so it seems like a buddy pattern almost. I don't know why I was thinking purple for Shiri, and I don't know why. My brain it's the spice. Yes, the ram or sheep guy is Envy. Porcelain Maid has different shades of pink. Do we consider Joel pink? I don't know if we do. I feel like sometimes he's like mauve and his hair isn't pink, even though it kind of looks like it is. Isn't Joel red? I don't really look at him as pink. You know? He's the main character of Fairy Tail, Natsu. Yeah, definitely more mauve. I see him as purple. I see him as mauve. So he's purple. Let's see that. What do you like to do in your free time that doesn't relate to VTubing? I mean, I voice act. I work out. There we go. Easy. Easy slam dunk answer. Easy slam dunk answer. I like to work out. Yeah, that's the easiest one. I do voice acting. I like to work out. I do a lot of gaming in Discord because there are some games that I don't think will do really well from a streaming perspective, because sometimes when I play games, and anybody that's hung out with me on Discord will definitely know, sometimes I get like catatonic when I'm playing games. I tend to like not respond for like a few moments at a time, you know? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Oh no. One more in the chamber. Oh, that hurts with the spice. Okay. Whew. Okay. Whew. You get really silent. I'm sorry. That's what I mean. I get like really quiet in the Discord, like when I play games, and like those are the types of games that I don't want to stream because I know they'll be like really boring because I'm like focusing on a cutscene or focusing on story or just like lost in the gameplay. So like I've been playing through like Death Stranding and I shut up a lot. I just play, you know? So yeah. Oh, Oblivion. I haven't played it yet. I want to, I just don't have the money for it right now. I'm trying to save for the MomoCon trip and some other games I'm probably going to be buying soon. Oof. Yeah, Belmore helps a lot. So, what VA roles do you have? I am Lawrence in the AFMAL franchise. I've been in 2 videos so far, and I hope they continue to call on me to be Lawrence since they let me kind of like announce it and take ownership of the role. I have an unannounced role in an unannounced game that hopefully will be out within the next month or 2 or 3 or 4. I actually don't know when it's coming out. I know they're working on it, but I promise I'll get to announce it soon. I've done Walla, which is like background characters in a few anime now as well. And I've been in a couple other YouTube series, like the East Patches Rot. That was really fun too. And I love working with them. I'd love to work with them on more stuff in the future. So, yeah. Hi. Hi, Machiavelli. I'm trying. We're almost out of nudes. I think we've got like two more bigs. We're gonna go for one of them right now. Got like 2 more bigs. 2 more. Oh, it's getting hard to pick them up. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Okay. Almost dropped my chopsticks. Woo! Ah! Oh, that one hit. Ah! Milk! Moo! Moo! Ah! Oh! Oh, I can't touch my face. Don't touch my face. Boo! Woo! Ooh, okay. Okay. Lock in! Lock in! Lock in. Use chopsticks? Yeah, of course. Ugh. Ooh. Moo. Someone send that to Malum. I'll just make it more sensual. Oh, necesito leche, por favor. Puedo beber leche, por favor. Oh, no me hagas caviar. Oh, okay. Woo, okay. Okay. What's good, Roy? Are you gonna change your lore videos now that you have different character? No, we made the lore for this one. I only have one lore video. It's only this one. Yeah, it's only one. It's on the voice acting channel. It came out July 1st of last year. So definitely please check it out. Definitely please check it out. And yeah, it's called Down the Rabbit Hole, which is really funny because I had just become friends with Fred at the time, or we'd become a lot closer. And I made the joke to him that we just called it Down the Rabbit Hole. So lore video was nice. Yeah, and Aoya translated it into Japanese. So if you guys want to go check that out, please do. Really, really cool that they were able to do that. So thank you. Thank you. Aoya goated for real. True. So yeah, I don't know why I would change it. The lore is still accurate. It's just we didn't expand on it. It was basically how I went from previous Roy to current Roy. And that is something that I am still pretty happy with. I think the only thing that I would do would be do like an updated version where me as a voice actor, I have definitely improved in the past year. I don't know if Michaela wishes that she had changed anything with the script. And then maybe I would have Joe do some of the art, like redo what we had before, just as a kind of like, hey, here we are. So as like a redux kind of thing. I think I've mentioned that before, that I love the idea of doing air quotes redux or re-releases of some of these role plays, some of like the ones that were really popular, just to kind of update them into my new skill set, if Michaela wants to change anything, and then our new art style as well. Because I really do love what Joe was able to accomplish with the channel, and it's not to say that I don't love what Kiza did, but yeah, I'm really fond of what we've done so far and what we continue to do. So love the new chat box. Yes, it is. Yeah, we got a brand new one. So all right, Marcus Red. If you hadn't gone with a Bunny Cafe owner / Bunny Club host, what would you have gone with? Oh, Tiger Explorer. Tiger Explorer was going to be the one. And part of that was still in my Roy Zoga design from my 1.0. Ooh. Yeah, Tora the Explorer. It still would have been Roy. Like, the name still would have been Roy. But, yeah, it would have been a Tiger Explorer, because at the time when I was making my design and coming up with the concept, I was like, man, I love things like Castlevania for the adventure aspect. I love Indiana Jones. Like, I really, really love these kinds of movies and this exploration and this mystery and this intrigue and the adventure. But like, when we ended up abandoning the tiger idea and I ended up going the bunny instead, I kind of held on to the adventurer theme and I kept the whip, which is not a great idea in hindsight. And my 1.0 design, while there's pieces of it that I really like I loved the jacket and I think the glasses were really, really cute, a lot of the outfit did not work and did not fit together and had very little cohesion. And I definitely should have gone back to the drawing board on that one, let me tell you. So yeah, it would have been a Tiger Explorer, probably would have been the thing. So, which would have lended nicely to being very buff and muscular, being an explorer, you know? Would have been nice. And I could have, listen, we probably also could have done something that was really fun with like, you know, oh no, my whip malfunctioned and now I'm tied up in my own whip. Oh no. Oh no. Quick, without thinking, what's your favorite bunny breed? Whatever those big fuckers are. There's like those massive bunnies that like if they stand up, they're like almost as tall as people. Those. Yeah. Roy 2.0 wore glasses. Roy 1.0 and 2.0 both wore glasses. Roy 3.0 did not. So yeah. You can make an audio when you're an explorer. True. Yeah. So Roy Daki Makuda when? It would probably be for like a second outfit. Or unless I just feel like doing another merch drop. You know? Cause like it literally is not that I don't want to do a Daki. And it's not that I don't want to do like a Booba mouse pad. It's just for the first merch drop we have, which, hey guys, if you still want to get merch, it's still available over on Kawa's website. Exclamation point merch in chat. It's just quite literally, I didn't want to like overload people with options, and I didn't want to go too hard with some of the ideas. So we went with an acrylic standee, a keychain, some stickers, and the poster. And the poster was like the big one that I really wanted to do, you know? Yeah, a Booba mouse pad in the future. I think that would be fun. Or a butt mouse pad, whatever people prefer. I know Joel did a butt mouse pad and a Booba mouse pad. So, yeah. Okay, we already talked about this. I would have been a tiger. So if I was a different animal, I already answered this question. All right, cool. Let's have our last bit of spicy nudes, guys. Let's have our last bit of spicy nudes. Here we go. I'm gonna have to go back for a couple bites because it's like, this is all like the leftovers, you know? All right, here we go. Ah. Oh. Woo. Ugh. You gotta drink the broth? I do? I have to drink the broth? Ain't no way. No. I'll do it for 25 gift subs or memberships or an Akasupa. Yes, you do. No, I don't. I make the rules. I made the rules. No. If you follow the directions, there shouldn't be that much. There is not. There's very little. No. At least not right now. Let me recover a little bit. Let me recover. Let me recover a little bit. Let me recover. Okay? Let me answer some more questions, guys. Let me answer some more questions. No! Oh my god. Oh, Alia, thank you for gifting 5 member. Arigato gozaimashita. Hontou ni arigato. Oh my goodness. 20 more. 20 more and I'll do it. Ugh. Well, now I have to. Have to what? Have to what? What the heck? Thorn! Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 5 gifted member. Koke Pasu, thank you for the super. Aka super for colorblind people. I'm not colorblind. Tagging the next participant. Who's the next participant? Thorn the goat too. It's true. It's true. Thorn's pretty cool. Thorn's pretty cool, I guess. You know, I mean, they're a dust bunny after all. You know, Mace with the 5 gift subs. Wait, is it 5 gift subs or was that a gifted member? That was gifted members too. Wait, was it 5 or was it just 1? Was it 2? It may have been 2. Wait, was it 5? It was 5. They were the 5. Wait, okay. So 10 more. Oh my goodness gracious. YouTube side's going crazy. What's going on, Twitch? You gonna let YouTube beat you? You guys gonna let YouTube beat you? Really? You guys gonna let YouTube beat you? Talking about bleeding purple. Talking about bleeding purple. I didn't think so. That's right. Excuse me, sir. Hey, what's up? Hey. Hey. Hi. What's wrong with YouTube? Nothing. I'm just saying. They're gonna let YouTube beat them. You guys are like bitter rivals, right? You guys are like bitter rivals, right? Woo. Okay, next question. Enemies to lovers, that's my job. I didn't grow up with Power Rangers, so I learned a lot about it and Super Sentai from you. One of the things I've learned is that each Super Sentai season has a different theme, and I was hoping you could answer this question I've had for a while. What was the theme for O-Ranger? Oh, O-Ranger was ancient civilization themed. So like very, very obviously, like Zeo had like Egyptian motifs with like the pyramids and the Sphinx and like that kind of thing. And that is absolutely what the theme is. It's ancient civilizations. So it's like ancient civilizations and the technology that was used from that time. So Choriki Sentai Orange, which I think is just super powered Sentai, super powered squadron Orange. That is like the theme for it. So it's ancient civilization superpowers, almost like lost technology found again. Oh, Aoya with the 10 bomb. Aoya, you didn't have to do that again. Aoya. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Aoya, arigatou gozaimashita. 終わり本当に Oh, bottoms up, bun boy. Oh, Aoya, do I have to? Drink time? God damn it. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm like moving some nudes over into it. There's like chunks of it. Hold on. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. Here we go. Whew. Okay. Yeah. Blech. Oh. Ah. Okay. Ooh. Ah. Oof. Ah. Ha. Whew. Okay. Yeah. Whew. I am good. I'm good. Ooh. Whew. I'm good. I am good. Absolutely. Ooh. I did it. Okay. Wait, I'm gonna take a picture just so you guys believe me. Okay? Whew. Why are you clipping that? What did I do? What? Okay, there. I put a picture in Discord. Whew. Whew. Okay, I just need a second. Whew. Okay. Whew. Okay. Is the butt okay? I think so. I'm good. ごちそうさまでした. I've got a little bit of milk left. I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Whew. I will be okay. Whew. Ugh. Okay. 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 Sorry if I sent my question twice by accident. I don't know which one that would have been. But hey, thanks. Appreciate it. What is your favorite thing about doing VA work? I love playing pretend. Oh, I get to say this especially because I ran into Richard Horvitz again at WeebCon, and it was our first time meeting in person. And the number one lesson I learned from Richard Horvitz, when you are voice acting, the best thing that you can do is to play pretend and to play pretend fully. And that is my absolute favorite thing to do with voice acting. I love not being Roy, but being Lawrence, or being, you know, a doctor that blew up a space station, or, you know, a background elf character, or a background passerby, or a giant snake person, or, you know, a bunny suit wearing host, or a guy working out at the gym. You know, there is a ton of different worlds that I can step into that I am not normally able to by myself, you know? And I feel so lucky for that. And that's why I love VA. That is my favorite thing. I love playing pretend, and I love playing pretend fully. So yeah. The greatest fantasy, going to the gym. That's what I'm doing after the stream, baby. We go back to the gym after the stream. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. Hey Roy, have you tried boba tea? If so, would you recommend a person who hasn't tried it? I have. I like it, but I think I just like the milk teas. I think the tapioca pearls are a bit overrated, personally. I do like balls, you know. The balls are pretty great, but sometimes they're overrated, you know. Sometimes they're overrated. I would try it. Maybe have like a sip if you've never tried it before, but like I like the teas. The teas are the big thing, like taro milk tea, Thai milk tea, coffee milk tea, or just a plain milk tea. Super tasty. Super tasty. So, why did you do with the name Roy specifically? Roy Zoga was a name that I made up back in the day for Xbox 360 Live. So it was my gamer tag, Roy Zoga, which was what I was known as before Roy Chiato. And I thought it sounded cool. It's not a character. It's not anything. It's just, I think Roy Zoga sounded cool. You know, I was a young kid. I didn't know any better. I just thought it sounded cool. And then it became my entire internet online identity. And then when I rebranded, I kept Roy because everyone already called me Roy. And we went with Chiato for the branding for coffee. Roy Zoga Chiato. Yeah. Thank you for the question. If you got the opportunity to VA for a fighting game series, which one would you want to be the part of the most? Probably Street Fighter. Street Fighter is definitely my like ride or die. It's the first fighting game that I really dedicated myself to learning and went to tournaments for, and went to my locals for, and Yeah, it would definitely be Street Fighter. I don't know specifically the type of character that I would want to play, but like after watching a lot of like prominent voice actors that I absolutely love in a lot of these games play these characters, whew, yeah. Ursuka was definitely raising hell on SF4 rank. Damn right I was. Zoga is what mean? Zoga does not mean anything. Yeah, like Belmore said, it just sounded cool. Yeah, that's it. So yeah. Do the spice is ruining my brain. I can't even speak, guys. Help me! Help me! Oh my gosh. Oof. Do the Dusk Bunnies do work for the club, the cafe? What's their relationship with Roy? So it is a club now. We used to say cafe because it was a cafe, but now that we're more like jazz club themed with a coffee aesthetic, I just say club. It's just easier. I think we fit that brand now. Yeah, I think. Hey, thank you so much for becoming a Dusk Bunny. I appreciate it, Evie. I don't know if I would say they do work for the cafe. They probably are for the club. They help me, but work for? I'd say it's more like helping. You know, it's why I'm able to serve you all in such a nice, passionate way. Yeah. And Dusk Bunnies, at least in lore, are supposed to be a way for the listener or new people in chat, you guys, to find me. So like when your Dusk Bunny spawns or like materializes itself, it leads you to the Cup of Dusk. So, because you need it for some reason. Yeah. I'm a waitress now. There you go. Whew, let me get some more milk here. Hold on a second. My teeth feel so weird from like the spicy nudes, you know? Unpaid interns. I kind of like that one. I'm not gonna lie. Saying we work for Roy implies he pays us. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't really like that one. Which Power Ranger season or series had the best intro? Ooh, good question. I would say honorable mention goes to Zeo because, like, Zeo's opening theme is a banger, you know. But like, I think Dino Thunder might be the number one. Yeah, exactly, Belmore. That's what I pay in. I say Dino Thunder. Dino Charge is a good one too. Mystic Force is okay. I'm not as huge on Mystic Force as a lot of other people are. I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think it's as like. I don't think it's top 5. Jungle Fury is also really good. Wild Force not bad. Okay. Yeah. Who made your virtual character? If you mean the artist, that was Cal Teglia, which you can see their link in the credits on my Twitch channel or on Twitter. If you're talking about the concept, that was done by Baby Zhao, aka Issa. If you're talking about me as a person, a lot of people. We've had 4 different model artists, 3 different riggers, and a lot of different Roy. Yeah, so I hope that answers that question. So I guess it just depends on what you're trying to know. But yeah, Ninja Storm's out there for me. Good to know. Would you voice act anything spicy for public release like those 3D videos? Yeah, absolutely. I think I did one recently with my friend Chance, because he does a lot of spicy content for Fansly and things like that. I'm absolutely okay with doing voice acted spicy stuff, so long as if someone like random is asking me and I'm not really familiar with them, I'd probably be less inclined to want to. But like Chance asked me to voice something with him, and we did it because Chance is my friend. And then, you know, if I recognize the person, or if I like recognize them as being like, what's the phrase? Not dangerous. Like if I'm not going to get taken advantage of, or like they're going to use it for like the wrong reasons. So, but yeah, I absolutely would. And if the pay is right. So or if the trade or whatever it is. So. Oof. Here we go. Whew. For the time I went to Switzerland and found nothing but the flag was a big plus. That's funny. Talking Sentai, I'd have to go 5. No, we're talking just Power Ranger openings. Just Power Ranger openings. Super Sentai openings, not fair. Not fair. Because Go-Go 5's opening is definitely amazing. And Kaku Rangers is amazing as well. As is Die Ranger, you know. Have you ever heard of the best Mexican TV show in existence known as El Chapulín Colorado? He's the funniest and best Mexican superhero from the 70s era, despite the low budget. It was my childhood. You probably saw him in Fortnite as a skin. El Chapulín would be the one hero to rival the Justice League and the Avengers any day. I'm not. I've never heard of him. I don't know too much about. I guess I would just say Mexican culture at that point, or Mexican TV. Mexican Kamen Rider? Is that basically what it is? I've never heard of it, but hey, I mean, like, I'm glad that you have other franchises that you can associate with and like cheer for and scream for and everything like that. So I'm glad you have cool stuff. Yeah, but I've never heard of it. Yippee! We talked about that one already. What's your favorite dessert? Carrot cake. Carrot cake. I like carrot cake. Is that like? Is that bad? Is that bad that it's carrot cake? Hey, welcome back. I'm all for international toku. Yeah, you go. Chapulín is grasshopper. Oh, okay. So that would be why people say that. Okay. Makes sense. I saw the thumbnail and clicked on a simple creature. The thumbnail's so good. Oh my God. Guys, everyone say thank you, Aoya, for the incredible art that we used for the thumbnail. Everyone say thank you, Aoya, for the incredible art we used for the thumbnail. Oh, I love it. Is it because you're a bunny? Is that why? No, I just think carrot cake is great. Okay. Hi, Torn. Aliu. I hope you're doing well. I just finished the spicy nudes, but we're still going through some questions and yapping with chat. So if you guys have any more questions that you want to ask, please feel free. We did finish my spicy nudes. It was a good time. I'm definitely sure that there were some clips that were taken, especially since Thorn has been here all night, laughing. I hope you're doing well today, sweetheart. Oh, I'm doing better now that you're here. But yeah, I love your misery. That's crazy. But yeah, I would say carrot cake. Wait, I want to test something. When I say this, when you hear me say carrot cake, type carrot cake. Type carrot cake now. Okay. Good. Not that much of a delay. It felt like there was a big delay. Wow, you guys are so easy to ask for favors from. Wow. It's almost cute. Kawaii-so. That's funny. Anyway, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, carrot cake's my favorite. Okay. If you were to do a cover or original song with another VTuber, who would it be? Probably Shia. Shia and I have talked about this on numerous occasions. I actually think he just straight up said yes, and that he would do a cover with me. I think it's quite literally, I am not confident in my own skills as a singer yet, which is why I take singing lessons. I'm confident to duet. I'm confident to sing myself. And I'm confident that I'm getting better every single singing lesson. Especially with this new cover. Wait, maybe I am confident in myself. Because I am really loving this new cover that I'm working on right now. Ooh. Wait, maybe I take that back. Maybe I am feeling myself a little bit. Hold on a second. If you asked me 3 months ago, I would have said that I wasn't confident in my singing skills. Wait, I might be. Oh, listen, I might be pogging now. I mean, I did do the singing thing for Futchan. I did do the karaoke thing for Futchan. You know what? Screw that. I would do it with Shia. We just need to find the time and time to do it. Absolutely. Listen to your Lao Fei cover a lot. It's so funny because I feel like I've gotten so much better from that, you know? But yeah, working on a new cover now. Please look forward to that whenever it's done. We are in the process of recording it. I'm hoping that we're going to be done recording it in like the next couple of weeks, but then it's going to probably take another couple of weeks after that to get everything else done. So please bear with me. I promise a new cover is being worked on. I didn't recognize you, but when I checked your channel, I remember who you was, the bunny dude who works at the bar with other VTubers. Yeah, so not a bar, but now a club, so kind of. But I haven't done like those cafe nights in a long time. But hey, I'm glad that you recognize me, and I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Sing for us, please. Funny thing, I was originally going to do a karaoke stream for my birthday. But instead I did Power Rangers with Zanny, because while I'm sure karaoke would have been fun, I don't sing very often on stream. And so I wanted to make it something that meant a lot to me and share it with you guys. And since we were already teaching Zanny and catching Zanny up on a lot of things, I thought combining the two and spending a birthday with a friend that I care dearly about would be incredibly fun. And it was. I had a great time. Yeah, it was Incubun time. Yeah. So, yeah. Who was your inspiration to become a VTuber? I have 3. There's 3 inspirations that I had to become a VTuber, and I've constantly said this. Iron Mouse is a big one. I feel like a lot of people probably take inspiration from Iron Mouse, but I remember watching her, I think either right before or right after her first like 2D model came out. Yeah, great. Friggin' love her. I love the fact that she's a Super Sentai and Kamen Rider fan and Power Rangers fan. I really wish that I could talk Super Sentai and Kamen Rider with her. I really do. I would love to bring her on for a stream and just yap. You know, just yap, man. She's so fun. Anytime that I've been like in her vicinity, she just seems so fun. So I'd love to get to know her at some point in my life and just yap about Power Rangers and Super Sentai and Kamen Rider. So I think that would be super fun. The other 2 are Shoto, who I was watching back when he was a PNG tuber. I think I've said that on numerous occasions. I would also love to work with Shoto at some point. Huge inspiration, just watching someone go from PNG to the success that he's had, and the amount of work and effort that he puts in, because I'm pretty sure everybody can see that. So, but yeah, I would love to do, I think the biggest thing that I would love to do with Shoto at some point is an audio role play or an audio drama and have him on my voice acting channel, because I think he's got a great voice for voice acting. I think he's got a great voice for audio role play, for audio dramas, things like that. And I would love to work with him. I can think of like 14 ideas off the top of my head that would be really fun. Obviously Bunny Bounce would be super fun, but yeah. So, and the last one is Izreal. Unfortunately, they are on indefinite hiatus right now, but Izreal was one of the first VTubers I watched, and I fell in love. Part of the reason why I fell into voice acting even more than I already was falling into, and just the unfiltered, unadulterated power of just being himself that Eyes showed definitely has inspired me more recently. Looking back at the streams that I used to watch, and looking back at his attitude and his personality, and how he would always hold himself, I'm taking a lot of that now. And I definitely feel that I'm a better content creator, a better VTuber, and a better person for having been able to see him go and see him create and see him thrive. So yeah, so those 3. What was the weirdest dream you had? Cannot say on stream for TOS reasons. that one's a little bit easier. Can't say. Listen, come on. Listen, come on. If you didn't have the option to be a bunny, what other animal would you have been? Okay, we have answered this like twice. I said tiger. Tiger. Tora. Tiger Roy. Buff, sweaty Tiger Roy. doing buff sweaty tiger things, you know? Have you heard of PCOS? It's in females. Just learn. If you've not, you don't have to answer the next part. So I do have a friend or two that has this. I'm not familiar with it. Like I'm not like an expert. But I don't know. I don't know what I would say. Can have gluten, added sugar, and stuff like that. I mean, they have to eat fruits, meats, vegetables. I mean, you can make a stew, make a chili, make a curry. You know, there's lots of different things that you can do with that. So, I'm sorry to say it, but I don't think I'm the best person to ask for this. Sorry. What's your favorite album and why? Delve into as much detail as possible. Do you mean like music album? Do you mean like singing? Whatever Zanny and Shia name their albums. Those. whatever songs Zanny and Shia have done and my other friends, those. There we go. I don't listen to like a lot of new music is the thing. Like I have specific songs that I listen to and I love, and obviously I have a lot of inspiration for song covers that are coming out, but I think I've talked about that before. Like this is the type of music I like listening to. I like listening to jazz, and it's either this or like early mid 2000s like punk / new age rock or like funk metal or whatever you want to, pop punk. Those are some of my favorites. Yeah, I really like those. Which I don't know if I'd ever want to sing like that, but I did do the one for Fuchan, so maybe I'm crazy. Smiley face to you too. Thanks. Is there any kind of fan art that you wish you saw? Wait, is there any kind of fan art of you that you wish you saw? Do you just mean in general? I don't know. No, I feel like everybody that's done fan art of me has been super kind and super courteous, because like there are days where like I'll open Twitter and I'll immediately be greeted with something in Roichi art or Roichi buns. Those are my SFW and NSFW tags, and I feel so lucky every single day that I see that, and genuinely I just don't know what to say. You know? Crab, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Roy Chiato, like a macchiato. I'm Coffee Fueled Bunny host with a specialty in voice acting, and I love working out. Welcome in. We finished our spicy nudes. We're just answering some more questions and having some fun. So, but yeah, I don't know if there's anything like art-wise that I wish I would get more of. I don't know. Yeah, I got no idea. I feel like everybody's been doing such a great job. I don't think I could make like a specific request. And if I make specific requests, it's usually I'm getting commissions of those. So, yeah. But hey, look forward to a fun event on Thursday. Do you consider yourself more of a leader or of a follower? Oh, God. Probably unintentional leader or begrudging leader. I'd rather be a follower, but I do feel that there is a lot of stuff that I do and a lot of stuff that I put together, whether it be collabs or projects or streams or events or anything like that, where I feel like I wish somebody else would do it, just because it is very stressful planning lots of things and juggling multiple people at the same time. And sometimes I just wish someone would do that for me instead. But I also love it at the same time, because I keep looking it out or finding it. And I think it's also, in my head, I go, if I'm not gonna do this, nobody is. Like, if I don't invite Mary, Shia, and Nick to get hot, gay, and sweaty with me at the gym, then they're not going to do it to me. Like, they're not going to ask me to do that, because it's my audio roleplay channel, you know? So I want to ask them and make sure it happens and make sure it gets done. And they'll invite me to other stuff, which is great. And I'm super appreciative to that. But I feel like more often than not, when I have an idea or when I'm like, man, I really want to do something, I go do it. Because I really dislike waiting on other people, because then I start getting into my own head and getting brain worms. And at least for the past 2 months, I have been really good about reminding myself to fight those brain worms. And when I care about people and when I want to spend time with them, I invite them to things. That's why you can probably tell the people that I'm very close to with the people that I collab with on stream or the people that I regularly do audio role plays with. You know, I mentioned Nick, Shia, Mary, Zanny, Rikami, Alpha Aniki. You know, there's so many people that I work with. Fuchan, that you can obviously tell who like are my closest circle, and the people that like I love spending time with. And obviously that's a shorthanded list. I was just looking at role plays that I've done. But yeah, I love my friends. I love all of them. But yeah, I definitely feel I am more of a leader because when I want to do something, I'll do it instead of waiting for somebody else to ask me to do it. So, and if it doesn't get done, it means that I didn't really want it. Yeah. Oh, I was about to say, wait, me? Because I'm Mary? Oh, yeah, I was talking about Mary. Not Mary, Mary. Very understandable. Yeah. It's a good show despite 70s budget, no English subs. Oh, the Mexican show you guys were talking about? Yeah! Give me some woof! Woof? Can we get some barks? Do we have any Mary fans in chat? Where are my woofs? Woof? 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 Ha-ha! Woof! Pronunciation difficult? Woof! Woof! Yeah! Woof! There we go. Perfect. What small little things bring you joy? Woof! That brought me joy. It brought me a lot of joy. What is something you wish people would ask you about more? Ooh. I don't know, maybe voice acting stuff. But even then, like, I feel like I get asked about voice acting stuff a lot already. I mean, like, maybe like specifics to like specific audio role plays or like types of stuff like that, like how I felt in this role, how I like get specific with voice acting questions. Don't just ask broad ones. That would probably be it. Ask specific voice acting related questions or audio role play questions or things like that. That would be cool. Yeah. What's an interaction you had with a stranger that you'll always remember? Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit on this one. I was playing Fortnite with two friends, and we were having some drinks. This was forever ago. This is forever ago. And lo and behold, Shia comes in. And it's my first time ever talking to Shia. I'd never talked to him before. I'd never been in a call with him. And me being like excited and drunk, and the two other people with me also being excited and drunk, we were like, we were all talking about getting like spicy art together. And so the first thing that comes out of my mouth talking to Shia was like, oh, Shia, like, you should get this spicy art with us. You know, it'll be like all four of us doing, you know, and I'm saying like the most like explicit, stupid shit that's coming out of my mouth, you know? It's like my first time talking to Shia. And it is one of the most embarrassing things that I've ever done. Like, genuinely. And I look back at it and I remember it especially because I remember that being like a turning point of like, I need to change and not act this way with people I've just met. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. And I definitely have changed that because people like, I save that for people that I know now. But it is very funny because that was my first interaction with Shia. And somehow, we managed to turn that around into becoming such good friends. So, are you here for a long time or a good time? Good time, not a long time. Yeah. Yeah. How do you comfort yourself when you're sick or having a bad day? Sick is different. Sick is like throw myself in bed and like watch stuff, or throw myself on the couch and like watch stuff. But bad day is different. Bad day is, first of all, go to the gym. And then how do I feel after the gym? Do I feel better? Great. Do I not? Okay. Then it wasn't just something that I could work out of my system. Why do I feel bad? And I'll probably take some time to reflect, maybe reach out to some friends and things like that. But it's a lot of introspection, like looking inward and realizing or asking myself, why am I feeling bad? And trying to think about like what is it that's actually making me feel bad, or what it is it that I'm frustrated about, or anything like that, you know? Maybe Shy probably laughed his ass off. Nope, it was really awkward. It was really, really cringe because we, like I said, we didn't know each other. It was bad. Hey, thank you, Morgan. I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope you're kicking butt. But yeah, I would say like that. Sick is just rest, have food, watch shows, binge something. But the bad day is try and go to the gym. Did the gym fix it? No. Time for self-reflection. We need international Toku streams with Roy someday, starting next Wednesday. Not kidding. Next Wednesday in Discord. We're either gonna watch Hurricaneer or Kamen Rider Blade. And then once we finish one of them, we'll switch on to the other one. So, yippee! It'll be great. Oh, refresh! Cool, not too many more. Okay. New Gundam mobile game came out, and I've been on a bit of a Gundam kick recently. I know you said your favorite is G Gundam, but have you watched any of the Universal Century Timeline? No. G Gundam is like the only one that I remember specifically watching, like actually watching. I watched the first Mobile Suit Gundam movie, which is 1/3 of a recap of the original Mobile Suit Gundam, but that's it, unfortunately. Gundam never really like struck me, so I don't dislike it. It's just not my cup of tea, you know. Usually I'll watch it if it's on, but usually I won't go out of my way for it. What was your childhood dream growing up? Oh gosh, probably to be a Power Ranger, honestly. Which unfortunately probably won't ever happen, and I've kind of come to terms with that. But yeah, it was probably to be a Power Ranger, but like I did not take steps. I did not take steps to like make that happen. I did not, go to acting school. I did not like get in really good shape. I did not do any of that. I didn't convince my parents to let me go out to, California or whatever and like audition, So if I could ever voice act as a Power Ranger in something, I would consider that to be the dream accomplished. So the dream is still alive, but I don't think I could ever be an IRL Power Ranger. I think I am past that age. I'm not even that old, and I think I'm past that age. And I don't think I'm in good enough shape. And I think I'm in decent shape. So that's just kind of what it is. It happens. Ever heard of Baldi's Basics Plus? It's a survival game with horror elements that parodies old 90s games. I don't think so. Might have to check it out sometime. Got my first ever PC and I have my streaming setup. Yeah, let's go. Hey, I can't wait. I hope you have a great time. That sounds dope. One of my childhood dreams was to be a princess. Let's freaking go. It could still happen. Don't let your dreams be memes. Don't give up. I wonder if you might do streams on international Toku equivalent shows. In case of the Mexican one, you need to learn Mexican slang. Some of the jokes become lost in translation. Probably not. Not for lack of interest, but literally for lack of time. Because, like, to give you an idea, I'm like I'm like 20 plus seasons behind on Super Sentai and Kamen Rider, which combined is like 40 seasons, not to mention all the anime I need to watch. So as much as like I think that would be really cool, I am so incredibly behind on so many things that I just can't see myself ever doing it. Yeah. Anywhere lesser known you'd want to travel to? Lesser known? Japan probably doesn't count. Korea probably doesn't count. Back to Hong Kong probably doesn't count. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm not that big of a traveler. You know? Travel to a place and see how coffee's growing. I could just watch a video on that. It doesn't hit the same for me. I'm not like like if I want to travel, like I have specific places that I want to go, but like a less known place, I don't think I have that. Cause like why would I go to a lesser known place that I can't think of right now off the top of my head? So I don't know. I can't think of one off the top of my head right now. So I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Korea. I'd like to go back to Hong Kong one day. That's like all I can think of. So, yeah. Do you have any favorite childhood cartoons? Teen Titans, Samurai Jack, Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo. I liked Rocket Power. Ed and Eddie was really good. Ooh, I feel like those are the big ones. I'd probably say those. Yeah. Blue's Clues. That's a little bit before my time. All classics. True. If you had a favorite character in all of Power Rangers, as in a whole in all series, who would you say? I love Power Rangers and they led into my childhood with SpongeBob. Nice. Johnny Young Bosch as Adam Park. He is the second Mighty Morphin Black Ranger, the Green Zeo Ranger, and the first Green Turbo Ranger. So, yeah. Adam Park, Johnny Young Bosch. Or Johnny Young Bosch. I always forget how to pronounce his last name. But yeah, Johnny. Always Johnny. I don't know what the WSP. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? That's what it means now, guys. What's poppin'? Does your day working coworkers know about your channel? Nope. I keep it private because I don't want them to know about it. I want zero connection from my day job to my streaming. I think the only things I've ever said to like any of my coworkers have been like when I'm like taking time off to go to like a convention or something. They'll be like, oh, like, what are you going to do? Anything fun? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going, to this place for this convention. And like, that's usually it. That's usually where the conversation ends. So, yeah. But yeah, I keep it very, very separate. If you could replay one game for the first time, which game would it be? Ooh. That's a tough one. Oh. That's tough. Man, that is a hard one. It's hard because some of my favorite games are because of memories. Like when I was younger, and I've been very open and candid about this. When I was younger, my mom passed away. And some of my favorite games that I played when I was younger were games like Paper Mario and Metroid Prime. And I love them because I played them with my dad, because he tried to take a lot more time to like spend with me, after such a tragedy, to bond and everything, make sure I was okay. And those are like some of my fondest memories, but like playing them again for the first time doesn't feel right if it's not in that context. And like, those are some of my favorite games for those reasons. I could obviously pick other games that I would love to play for the first time. Like Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy of all time. That would be really fun to replay. I'm not really sure what else. There's like a couple others for like big twists, but like, you know, it's hard. Maybe Final Fantasy X, but if anything, I don't know if there's any game that I would want to replay for the first time again. I would say like some franchises, maybe Luigi's Mansion. Playing that again for the first time would be pretty cool. You know. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. It was a while ago. It was a long while ago. So time has passed. I'm here. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. I appreciate it. Thank you. I will not go into any more details than that though, but I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. How do you comfort yourself when you're sick or have a bad day? That must have been the one that we refreshed on. What always makes you feel nostalgic? Power Rangers. Power Rangers. How do you define success? Being able to support yourself and not necessarily rely on charity of others. I think I've talked about this before. I'm really bad at like monetizing myself. I'm really bad at like asking people for money. It's why like having the YouTube channel be such a success, the voice acting channel and the Patreon especially, it helps so much because they basically pay for themselves. And that's just kind of what it is. But like, I think being able to support yourself financially to the point where you're not just surviving, but you're thriving, is something that I would consider success. Being able to live and thrive, not just survive. And as a creative, the way I could do that would be by growing more, improving myself, growing my craft, taking lessons, you know. So yeah, that's what I would say. Being able to thrive and not just survive in whatever activity it is that I'm trying to do, but especially life. Thrive in life, not just survive. Think of one word to describe this past year, just one. Why that word? If we're talking 2024, one word is hard. I can absolutely think of a phrase. I can absolutely think of a phrase because I could say, thank God it's over. 2024 was such a bad year for me. And I struggled a lot. I struggled with feelings of doubt. I struggled with feelings of belonging. I struggled with feelings of fitting into my own VTuber model. I struggled with friends that I thought didn't like me or just barely tolerated me. But like 2025, 2025 obviously has had rough patches too. But like, that's why I can look back at 2024 and be like, I'm so glad that year is over. Because 2025 has been such a better year, and especially in the past 2 months since debuting, because now it's been 2 months, you know? It feels way better to be where I am now. And I'm genuinely thankful for the Dusk Bunnies. I'm genuinely thankful for all the new people that have come in, and all the friends that continue to support me and push me to be a better person and a better creator. So, yeah. I posted a question on aliens. If it refreshes, we'll get to it. We gotta go in order until they show, you know? Now, I definitely understand that this year is very rough for people, and that's okay. I understand everybody needs time to mourn and to grieve different situations. And this is probably all I'll ever say on this situation because I really don't want to talk about it. It is okay to feel upset. It is okay to feel frustrated. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel confused. It is not okay to stop. Just because these terrible things have happened, just because you've been through what you're going through and what everybody else is going through and everything like that, it is okay to feel all the emotions that you're going to feel, but don't stop. You owe it to yourself to be beyond this because you are. You're going to be okay. You're going to grow, you're going to recover, and you're going to do that with people that you can find here in this community, your friendships, and things like that. And that's why I kind of like don't like talking about it. I don't want to talk about it because I want to be that place that people can come to kind of like, oh man, today was such a shitty day, or man, Twitter has so much negativity going on right now. I I want people to be able to forget about that, even if for only an hour, and come here and enjoy themselves, because I think we all need that sometimes. And especially with entertainment, like my job is an entertainer. My job is not to remind you of the bullshit that you have to deal with outside of here. So it's why I usually am like, hey, like, let's talk about the cool stuff we're doing. Let's be silly. Let's be a little spicy and stupid and stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm not a newscaster. Not right now. This just in. Local bunny in your area bounces on it. So there you go. All right. If you could have any voice actor narrate the audiobook version of your autobiography, who would it be? That's crazy. I don't know. Probably Matt Mercer. Probably Matt Mercer. Matt Mercer is a man of a million voices, and each one of them is incredibly impressive and inspiring. I would say Matt Mercer. I think he could rock it. I love Matt Mercer. What kind of compliment makes you the happiest to receive? I'm bad at taking compliments, but not in the sense of like, not in the sense that I can't take a compliment. Oh my God. I don't want to get into trauma, but I have trauma with receiving compliments, which is why like I'll take it, like I'll take the compliment and I'm like, hey, thanks, I appreciate it. But compliments usually just make me feel uncomfortable. Not that I don't want them, and I don't want you guys to feel uncomfortable giving them, but like I can't pick one. So I don't know. Maybe like complimenting the work that I do, not me directly, but the work that I do. Like, hey, that stream was really good. That roleplay that you just put out was amazing. The art piece you had commissioned was crazy good. I love the idea you had for that. Or the collab you just did was great. Or the short that you put out this week was amazing. Like that kind of stuff. I'm like, yeah, that makes me feel good because it's something that I worked on. I put my efforts into it, or I put my brain to work trying to come up with an idea or a concept, or searching for references to then work with, whatever artist I'm working with, or, with Michaela when we're, doing audio roleplay and things like that. So. Yeah, I hope that answers that. Oh my gosh. Hi, Lovely. Welcome. I think we're getting pretty close. I think we're finally getting pretty close. What is a hill you will die on your most in a fun way? Controversial hot take. Ooh. I don't know. This is a hard one. What is a... What's up, Waffy? I hope you're doing fantastic. This is a tough one. What the hell you can die on? Ooh. What the hell I can die on? I feel like it's got to be like a game one, right? Or like an anime one. Lightning is a bad Final Fantasy protagonist, maybe? Lightning is like one of my least favorite Final Fantasy protagonists. I really just don't like her. I liked Sarah way more than her. Kingdom Hearts and Advent Children ruined everything about Cloud as a character, and we got the worst stereotypes of him that weren't even about him. Is probably another good one, because Cloud's a great protagonist in FF7, and then after FF7 his character was assassinated by Kingdom Hearts and Advent Children. So don't really get that. Don't really understand why. Final Fantasy VIII's combat is not the only thing that holds it back. Rinoa is one of the worst and least like enjoyable main party Final Fantasy members in a lot of Final Fantasies that I've played. And I really don't like Rinoa, and I really don't like how overly complicated FF8 became. I think it had a lot of really cool concepts. I don't think it's bad, but I do think people that are like, oh, FF8's the best. Like, I jokingly said it to Ben Starr. I was like, I don't know how you like FF8 is the most. I think it's good in sometimes, but man. There you go. There's a good one. They're all just about video games. There you go. What's your idea of the perfect date? I don't date. Why are you asking me? You think I would know? No, I just push buttons and I tease and I flirt. I don't know shit. You tell me. What's the most recent thing that made you cry? Ooh. I can't remember if I cried or not. If I did, then this was it. I went and saw Sinners. Recent movie that came out. The last 5 minutes or so got me. It had some really emotionally compelling moments, and I was very surprised that I cared enough about these characters. So, yeah, I'd say that. Sinners is so good. It was so freaking good. I'm trying to think of like another time that I cried. Like what else made me cry, dude? Because I am a crier. I am not like I cry at so much shit. Before that, it was probably hearing the ending theme for P3 again when we played P3 Reload in Discord. Cause that game is so freaking good. P3's ending is so amazing. There you go. Yeah, I think that's what I would say. I feel like I'm pretty good with that. Yeah. Boys don't cry a lot. We girls cry all the time. I cry a lot. But it's also like when I think something's emotional, I think something's emotional. I'll cry for it. You know, everything everywhere all at once makes me cry multiple times every time I've seen it. I've seen it like 3 times, and every time I've seen it, it's made me cry multiple times throughout the movie. That movie messes me up, and that movie is a top 5 movie of all time. So, yeah. Hey, Roy, I only have one question for you today. How are you? Well, more than one. What's your favorite thing about being a bunny boy VTuber? I think more so in my recent design, I feel significantly more in my own body type. I feel very like responsive with how I move. I'm sure you guys can tell. I'm a very like, I talk with my hands a lot. And so having my model kind of like be bouncy like a bunny, just is nice. Having that kind of built-in assumption that I'm gonna be bouncy and move a lot while I talk is like a really big thing. I also really like bunny suits. Surprise, surprise. Very easy to get me in a bunny suit because bunny suits are sexy. So, yeah. Yippee! Bunny. Yeah, bunny bounce, bunny bounce. That's why I have jiggle physics, you know? Because I bounce so much. You're a coffee bunny, Roy. So what is your preferred order at cafes? Caramel macchiato if I'm having dessert coffee, but I might look at their local roasts and see what I can do. Yeah. Dirty chai is also great, and matcha lattes I'm also becoming more and more of a fan of. So I know you're a coffee drinker, but do you like tea? It depends on the tea. I feel like there are definitely teas that I enjoy. I like a good chai. A good chai is really good. You know, a nice dirty chai has a shot of espresso in it. Throat coat is really good for when my voice is not acting proper. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh. Is it bad that I knew it was a caramel macchiato before you said it? No, I feel like it's pretty normal. I feel like I've talked about that a lot before, you know? Yeah, I'm not as big of a fan of tea. I don't think so. Are you trying to pick a fight or something? What's going on, Coach Barry? What's going on here? Chillax. Chillax. How much money have you spent on NSFW commissions? That's a good question. Jeez. That's gonna be with the real questions. Not the throne. I don't know. Yeah, no wonder you're banned, alone, and out of here. Get him out of here. That's crazy. And it's a W, true. It's great in caramel macchiato. What is espresso? What happened? I don't know, just some guy thought he was funny. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much I've spent on them. That's hard to know. You know? Spend more? I don't really have the money to do that. I mean, listen, if you guys want to commission them for me, you're more than welcome to. I don't exactly have a lot of spare money to be throwing at NSFW commissions, but hey, if you want to do them, go for it. Yeah. 100% go for it. But yeah, Belmore, on the YouTube side, could you take care of that person that I pinged? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. What is your favorite trope or BL anime / manga series if you have one? Ooh. Banana Fish is absolutely my favorite BL anything, even though it's not really BL. It's like there's same-sex couples in it, but it's not like, that's not the point. Probably Tragic Yaoi or Tragic BL is kind of the thing, you know? Banana Fish, what is that? Have fun. Have fun. You know? I don't know what else to say. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Yeah, it's just Banana Fish and Tragic Yaoi. I think yeah, Tragic Yaoi is good. I'm gonna be with like Fulgur on this one too, and probably Zanny. Old Man Yaoi, and I say old man being like people that are like into their 30s or 40s, because it's usually like men that are established in their careers, and it's like, man, I'm so tired leaving the office here at night. Oh, I ran into my senpai. Oh man, could you bum me a smoke? Wow, thanks. Oh no, there was a shake in the elevator for some reason, and now you pinned me against the wall. Perfect. Old man Yaoi senpai kohai situation. Bless. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. There you go. What kind of qualities do you look for in a friend? I don't know. I guess it's just that we naturally click. That it doesn't feel forced. Hey, what's up? Welcome in. Hi. Yaoi on Ice? Do you mean Yuri on Ice? Yuri on Ice is kind of like... It's partly ruined for me for reasons I can't really go into. I really liked it when it first came out. But I think the more I watched it, the more I kind of got frustrated with it. And then because I watched Banana Fish, and I was like... I think Banana Fish just is so good. And it's by the same studio. Yuri on Ice just got hit really bad with like such bad budget cuts and like restrictions with what they were allowed to show, you know? Blah. But in terms of qualities for friends, I don't know, just that we click. That conversations don't feel like they're forced. That's a big one. Happy Monday. Yeah, I remember when You're and Us was supposed to have a movie too. Also, if you were meeting someone on a date, what about them would make you go, oh, nice, or ew? Ew would be smell. If they have any resemblance of BO, immediately I'm turned off. I'm done. We're out. We're done. Oh, nice. Maybe a bit of muscle. You know? If they like working out, that's good for me. Listen, I like working out, so I like finding people that also like working out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, probably that. Yeah, I think those two. Also, smelling good is good too, because I like good smells. Yeah. First question: what season of Power Rangers do you think has your favorite Zords? Ooh, I don't know why I just love the Thunder Zords. The Thunder Zords from season 2 of Mighty Morphin are just some of my favorites. I don't know why. I think I like Lightspeed Rescue Zords, but I like them because I like them in Go-Go 5 better. I think that's it. I'm actually less of a Zord person and more of a suit person, which is why I think I've been liking Kamen Rider more recently, you know? So, yeah, thank you. Hi, Roy. Since this is the punishment stream, I gotta ask, do you regret making that bet with us? Because I don't. Absolutely not. This has been super fun, as I knew it would be. Hey, Roy, out of curiosity, what was it that made you realize you were pan? Or if it's too personal, what happened? What helped you decide you were pan? Best. Sorry if this is too personal. No worries. I talked about this before. That I came out accidentally on April Fool's Day because I forgot what day it was, and that's always a genuine, like, yeah, whoopsies. But like, you know, I wasn't in a place of like oppression. I wasn't being like abused or anything. I wasn't like in a secret relationship. I think it hit a point where like I had consumed enough media, which is such a weird way of thinking about it. I had consumed enough media, whether it be anime, cartoons, live action, whatever it was, that I'd seen enough same-sex relationships, and my uncle IRL is also gay, so like I grew up about it. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it felt natural. It felt right to like not care. So like I came out as bisexual first, because I was like, oh wow, because eventually I just realized I was like, yeah, I could definitely see myself with a guy. And part of that was also I was in a relationship in high school, and they broke up with me for being too nice, was the excuse they gave me. And then they were dating somebody else like a week later, and I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, that was an interesting time. But that interaction made me go like, oh, okay, like if I'm too nice, like, okay, let me like explore my options and like what works best for me and like what makes me feel whatever. And that's when I was like, maybe I'm not straight. And then I was like, okay, I'm bisexual, cool. And then just a few years later, after I moved out of my parents' place, I just kind of was like, I think as transgenderism and people being more comfortable with their identities and their gender expressions and their gender identities and everything like that, as people started being more open about it, the name and the title of pansexual, the sexuality, started becoming more and more like, oh, well, I don't really care about gender that much, so yeah. But I don't know if I'd ever consider myself demisexual, because like that's like the strong emotional and mental connection with people, and then you're attracted to them. For me, it's just, if you're attractive to me, you're attractive to me. That's all that matters. Like we can have a strong mental connection, that's great, and that probably helps. But yeah, attractive is attractive, no matter what. That's me. Yippee! Refresh! We're almost at the end. How much more do we have now? 8! Play Baldi's Basics Plus. I will indoctrinate you until you play the peak of gaming. Buy it for me. and then maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of other games I'm trying to play through. I'm sorry. Opinions on Earthbound Mother series from Nintendo. Never played it. I do want to play it, but that's definitely going to be a Discord game. I don't think I can play Earthbound on stream. I think I will go catatonic and just stop responding and read things. I say I'm bi because it's more comfy for me. Oh, I agree. And the flag is better. There have been times where like I feel like explaining that I'm bi is just easier. Because it usually just means I'm attracted to my own gender and the gender that is opposite from me, or just other genders. So yeah, the pan flag is I don't like the pan flag. I really like the bi flag though. So yeah, but Earthbound Mother might happen on Discord at some point, but I've never played them. So have you ever read the Xenobiology illustrated book Expedition by Wayne Barlow? The eldritch designs in the book are one of the reasons I believe alien life are not going to look like anything on Earth. I hope aliens are real. I have not. I don't read. I don't read. I watch recaps of horror movies on YouTube and then binge watch like did you know facts and like recaps of games of deep lore and things like that. And that's where I get my media consumption and media literacy. Imagine reading. Can't be me. What's up, Solix? Welcome in. Everyone's that's a Power Rangers fan has that one toy they loved to pieces when they grew up watching the show. Which one was it yours? The Super Train Megazord was mine. Thanks for asking, by the way. It was the Thunderzords. I think it was just the Thunderzords. So the thing was like I was too young for Mighty Morphin when it came out. So I had them secondhand from like a neighbor. Like several years later. So like some of them were like busted up, some of them were like missing pieces, and stuff like that. And I just remember having the Thunderzords and like loving them. You know, the Thunderzords were like always some of my favorite. And I just remember really liking them. I think any of them that had multiple forms as well was really good, which is probably why I like the Thunderzords, because Red Dragon and White Tiger. But like the Shogun Zords were really fun. The Rescue Zords from Turbo. I'm trying to think of like what else transformed. That's like all I can remember, because I don't think I got many toys after that. So yeah. Those are the ones that I would think of. More recently, it'd probably be the Morpher, because I do find myself from time to time just grabbing one of the Morphers and going, "Let's do it, guys! It's morphin' time!" and just doing the pose and everything, because it gives me a little happy buzz, you know. So, how did you go about discovering what you're passionate about? I mean, Power Rangers for me was just kind of something that I was always into, even from a young age, and then it was growing up with it, having toys, and then having an age of like, oh, I can't like this, it's for kids, and then trying to suppress it, and then realizing that I shouldn't be suppressing it and just have fun with it. And then that's kind of it. And then finding voice acting in D&D was, I saw Critical Role for the first time, and I was like, whoa, I didn't know you could play D&D like this, where it was so story rich and like story driven, and people like really got into it with their characters. So I went to a local hobby shop, learned how to play D&D again, got into it even more, and it just kind of, you get exposed to it, you know, you get exposed to it in one way or another, and from there you're like, oh, what can I do? Like, I kind of like that seems cool. Like baking for me, part of the reason why I fell back into is watching things like Binging with Babish and the Great British Bake Off. That's literally why I love baking. I'm not an expert baker. I don't even think I'm an intermediate baker. I still think I'm a pretty basic baker, but I love it. It's so much fun. It is so enjoyable. Yeah. I got into PR when I was really little, so I think my mom might have gotten Super Train because it looked blocky and simple to play with. I get that. You make baking look fun. Yippee! I hope you guys are looking forward to more baking in the future, because we have a A baking stream planned soon. Yeah. Yippee! Are you a cat or a dog person? Cat. That's why I have a cat. His name is Cedric. But he acts like a dog, so maybe I'm a dog person and I just don't realize because he acts like a dog. So, yippee! Hey Roy, out of curiosity, what was it that made you realize? Oh, we answered this already. And last question, since you'll probably be in a lot of pain by the time you get to this question, I'll keep it short and sweet. What's your dream? I feel like I kind of answered this already. It's like to thrive and not just survive. I think that is the big one, is to thrive and not just survive. Yeah, that's what I would say. Yeah, I think that's it. What did you dream about when you were sleeping? That's a good question. You got me. You got me. Let's see if there's any others. Let's try calling out for more messages. No! You survived the Batsu? You're goddamn right I did. Because I'm a goddamn professional. I haven't seen Cedric. I'm pretty sure I posted plenty of pictures on my Twitter of him. So he's definitely there. He's definitely there. You know? Wow, he survived? You're goddamn right I did. Shove it a whip! Pow! Ha-ha! That was fun. Yeah, Blue's good, dude. 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 Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I feel like normally we would do a little bit of a like an closing Zatsu, but considering the whole stream has kind of been a Zatsu already, yeah, I feel like we're kind of just good here. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate you all joining me for this Batsu game, this punishment game. The spicy noodles were very spicy. They're tasty. I think that's why I was able to get through it so well. So thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the new upgraded chat. That way you guys can all see it. It lasted the entire stream, which is great. No breaking. Fantastic. We love that. So yeah, that's great. Hell yeah, thank you. Guys, we're gonna go ahead and raid my friend, Andrea Ayers. Let's go give her some hype and some love. They're playing Infinity Nikki. So let's go give them some good vibes, some good vibrations. Guys, you will see me again tomorrow for, what am I doing tomorrow? What am I doing tomorrow? We're playing House Flipper. There we go. We're doing House Flipper. House Flipper's tomorrow. Yeah. House Flipper tomorrow. So more yapping with House Flipper tomorrow, which is going to be really fun. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this. I had a blast going through all the questions, eating the spicy noodles, and you can definitely expect more Zatsu Batsus in the future. I really appreciate it. I'm really excited for this week. Thursday, don't forget, is the start of More Phenomenal May. That means every week this month for May, we are going to be doing at least one Power Rangers related stream. And every Wednesday during More Phenomenal May, starting next Wednesday, we'll be doing Discord streams of either Hurricaneger or Kamen Rider Blade. So definitely look forward to that. I'm looking forward to spending lots of time with you all. So yeah, thank you guys for that. I will see you tomorrow for House Flipper. And I hope you all have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye!